But there are a lot of people out there that are not living their lives at 100%. They're not living truly fulfilled lives. And I can tell that because, when we go back to the end goal of it, a lot of us are doing things that we simply don't want to do in our lives. We're getting up in the morning, we're going on jobs that we don't necessarily like. We're around people in places that we don't necessarily want to be in or around. And we're doing things that we truly deep down do not want to do. But for some reason, we're caught in this cycle of life. We keep going back and forth. We keep going around and around. And eventually that cycle gets tiring. And there has to be a point where we're going to break that. You know what I mean? And that just comes to the thing right here. When this comes in life, Jesus is telling us to use the day for everything, to go 100% in life. If you're supposed to start a business, you're supposed to write that book or start that podcast or go to another place, you have to go and do those things. You have to do what you were supposed to do, because we were not put on this earth to simply survive. We were put on this earth to live. We were supposed to live a purpose. We're not supposed to wake up every morning of every day and live a life of mediocrity. We're not supposed to stay behind the scenes while other people in the world are moving and shaking. We're not supposed to go into the lives of other people and help fulfill their own visions. We were put here on this earth with the visions of our own, and that's why our days are so important, because we have to all get to a realization that our lives are moved on purpose, and they're truly moved on the things that we know that we're supposed to do. And in order to do this, we have to get forward. We have to first identify what it is that we're truly supposed to do. And after that, after we know what it is that we want to do, we have to create a plan to get there. And then finally, and probably the most difficult of the 3 steps, we have to stay committed and unmovable towards seeing that plan through. It when it comes to life and it comes to doing the things that you're really supposed to do, there are going to be times, there are going to be obstacles, there are going to be people, places, situations that are all going to come at you and prevent you from achieving those things. They're going to try to prolong the day, that the time that you have here on this earth, to not doing the things that you're supposed to. But in the midst of all of those things, you have to keep going. You have to do the things that you're supposed to do. And as I mentioned so many times before, there may be times, there may be failures that you go through. There may be hardships, there may be bad situations. But the thing about that is that when those things happen, we have to get up and keep going. We have to keep pushing to become the people that we all know that we're supposed to be deep down. And that starts by us first realizing that there's a bigger role that we have here on this earth, that we're supposed to be doing more than we're currently doing. And then finally having the faith and taking the steps to go after that thing with everything inside of us.